This is Sam Bankman-Fried. In case you don't know him, he used to be the head of one of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world, FTX. But even though he made it to Forbes, it wasn't enough. In November 2022, he disappeared with millions of dollars from the exchange. This led FTX to bankruptcy, leaving thousands of people with no money. Although he has already been found and sentenced to 25 years in prison, people never got their money back. So the question is, what really happens when my crypto exchange shuts down? There is only one thing worse than a 90% decrease in a bear market: losing your funds. The chances of recovering these funds are very small, and you should do everything you can to prevent it from happening, even if you had to pay $50 for a cold storage wallet. Unlike stockbrokers and banks, crypto exchanges aren't regulated. If a bank fails, then the FDIC, or if you're fancy, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, insures your deposits. That means if your bank goes bankrupt, you should get your money back. And if you don't, then there was something wrong with your bank. However, if your crypto exchange disappears, no government promises to return your money. Well, who keeps the money then? If a company goes bankrupt, there must be a reason for it. Either they have debts or they do. The reasons can vary depending on situation. Whether the exchange lost money in a poker game or they went all in Pepecoin at the start of the bear market. Doesn't matter. The point is they had money and now they don't. But there has to be something left, right? The assets held on the exchange will be sold to cover debts to secured creditors. These are, for example, banks that loaned money to the exchange. Then there come unsecured creditors. These creditors are similar to banks, but unlike the banks, their debt wasn't secured unexpectedly, meaning if there was nothing left, they would just take the nothing. And if there is still something left and investors are still alive, then they get to take their part. For example, if the company owes 100 million to customers and has 90 million left after paying off debt, then customers would get approximately 90% of their deposits back. Pretty cool, right? But wait, even though you should get your money, it doesn't mean you actually will. If you followed KYC requirements and provided correct information when creating your account, the crypto company should have your contact details and a record of what you're owed. And if you didn't, well, how to tell that? It would be better for you to start looking for a job immediately, as you probably won't see your money ever again. Just so you know, McDonald's is hiring from the beginning of next month. This process can last for a few years. For example, EmptyGo Exchange, which collapsed in 2014, still hasn't returned funds to its customers, and it's been more than 10 years already.
It's been 84 years.
Your half! There is no your half of the money! There is only my all of it. Do you understand? Why should I be penalized because of your sloppiness?
In some cases, it can be life-changing. If you bought 10 bitcoins in 2013, now if you only get half of it back, you're a rich man. Otherwise, you most likely would have sold them at the price of $10 each. But you could also get nothing. Don't try this at home. Keeping money on the exchange is sometimes riskier than holding a Pepecoin during bear market. These exchanges often mix up your funds with others into the same cold storage. This causes many problems and also can get your funds freezed. To prevent this, always use some cold storage wallets such as Trezor or Ledger. On the other hand, if you like to get rid of your crypto, you can send it to this address. It will at least support a small channel like this. Goodbye.